Is that right? Yeah. I think it used to have some hair.
Oh, welcome. Come on in to the Facocked show. Boy, is this a Facocked show. Come on, we got great guests tonight.
Let's go. Facocked is on the roll. We got our first chef, Alan Goldshire, coming in. He's going to make us some delicious tacos and other facos and poblacos. And look at these people. We got unbelievable talents in here. Who do we got tonight, Janice?
We got
Madison Malloy, comedian.
Very loud. We got Jacob
Williams.
over here.
And we got these.
We got the
Facocked. Look at the Facocked. We're Facocked on this show. We're going to have a good time tonight. We got an interview. We got a party, dance, play music, do comedy, do everything we do in New York City. Look at this view, people. Only for 2 more months.
I got a letter through certified mail recently, and I went to the post office with the certified mail slip. I was like, hey, I'd like to pick up the letter that goes with the certified mail slip. They were like, well, we need a piece of mail with your current address on it. I was like, oh, actually, the certified mail slip is a piece of mail with my current address on it.
Oh, yeah! We are back, folks! May 28th, Facocked with my favorite co-host, Janice Messitte.
Hello, I'm trying to speak low.
Oh, we're going to keep it real low. Janice, who's on the show?
We have such a kick-ass show today. Oh, my God. We have been setting up because it's so special. We have Jacob Williams.
Everybody!
Yeah.
How about we got studio? Let's get the studio audience.
Beautiful
Hey,
women.
film the studio audience.
Beautiful girls.
They love Jacob Williams. They're all about Jacob Williams. Now you got it.
This is incredible.
Now we're ready to go. Once they're filming, oh my God, Jacob.
I think you just scared the shit out of him.
This guy's a great
Yeah, this is
This guy's the most famous person since the last person last week. He is absolutely incredible, okay? I mean, he's done so much, and he's a young man. He's not old like me.
No.
He's not young like you,
No.
but he's young. But let me tell you, Jacob, where do you come from? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, originally.
It's not your fault.
And,
It's okay.
yeah, I didn't choose it, but yeah.
Do you drink bourbon?
Not anymore.
He doesn't drink.
I quit drinking a few years ago, but I used to have some bourbon. I have non-alcoholic whiskey and stuff sometimes now, but yeah. Anyway.
How long have you been in New York?
About 11 years.
All right.
Yeah.
True New York?
Now you're living in Astoria, right?
I am, yeah.
Because I remember when you and I did Rip Michael's show at the Apollo.
Yeah.
That was the first time I got to meet you live.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah,
bitch.
that was a lot of fun.
It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of
And,
fun. So what do you have next? Do you have something coming up? Did you just do a special?
Yeah, I just taped my second comedy special, so I'm working on editing that now. The first one's on YouTube now, Unemotional Roller Coaster.
Unemotional Roller Coaster.
Check that out on YouTube. Thank you. And yeah, so just working on new material now and working on editing the second special. So yeah.
How long have you been doing
Editing.
stand-up?
Isn't editing fun?
Editing is the worst.
So much fun.
How long have you
Yeah.
been doing stand-up?
Well, I started when I was 18, so it was about a year ago. But
Isn't he great? Isn't he great, folks?
no, I
He just turned 19. That's why he doesn't drink yet.
I'm not old enough to
See?
but
Thank you.
no, I've actually been, yeah, so I started when I was 18. It's actually in September, it'll be 18 years of doing comedy, so then it'll be half my life.
18
Congratulations.
years.
18 in Hebrew is life, so that's great.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So when you decided to become a comic, how did you know you wanted to be an entertainer? Because you're from the Midwest, and usually, they're not like, oh, I want to be a comic, I want to be a comic, maybe a few.
Right.
So it's like, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, it was tough. I didn't really know any comedy people growing up, but I was going to college in Wisconsin, and I saw my friend do an open mic, and it was the first time I saw like a non-professional person like just starting out, and I was like, all right, if you can do it, I guess I can give it a shot. So I just kind of tried it and got hooked. And
Who's your favorite comic?
I guess
Favorite comics?
Probably Jacob Williams.
Jacob Williams.
Jacob Williams. From
But
one
also, I might be biased on that, but no, I
It's
like.
okay, we're comics.
No, I guess I'll probably Janice is my favorite.
He's good.
I love
Let me
him.
tell you,
But,
this guy's good.
Anything you want, diet soda, I got you, boy. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Janice and then Conan O'Brien, maybe Mike Birbiglia.
I love Conan.
But yeah.
I am so touched.
My dad hates Conan. I love Conan. I think the older generation
Yeah,
does not
my
like
dad
him.
didn't get it either.
Yeah,
but,
they're like, that guy's not. I'm drama. He's the
I've done
funny.
his show. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
nice.
awesome.
He's very nice.
And so you were on Wilding Out. Is it called Wilding Out?
Oh yeah, Wild and Out.
Wild, not wilding.
It's
With sugar now. He's gonna be wilding. How'd you get on that show? Aside from audition.
Yeah, I mean, I met Nick Cannon when I opened up for him. I won this contest, opened up for him in college, but then I also met him when I was doing America's Got Talent. I did 4 rounds of that when he was there.
Right, that's right.
And so, I guess he thought it was funny. He got them to give me an audition, so I went in, and they're like, usually this is like a high energy show.
Perfect for you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. I was like, I'm not usually high energy, but really, that's why I upped it today for this.
He brought it today, folks. He's bringing it. He's on a 10 energy level. He did that 5. What is it called? The 5-hour shot. Anyway.
Yeah, I had like 8 Red Balls right before this. That's why I'm so amped up right now. But
last time I had 2, I was shaking. Like, what's going on? What's going on?
But so that ended up working out. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And
you play all over the city because, I mean, I see you all over the place.
Yeah, we did that show with Rib Michaels at the Apollo. One time,
that was great. I had everybody saying "Oy vey." That was the highlight of my life.
That was really exciting.
That was a lot of fun.
At the Apollo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a show.
You played the Apollo, folks.
I hosted that show.
You did? Yes. You see why I got her? You see why I got her?
Why do you think he said yes? Besides, he begged him.
Yeah, I was like, if Janice is there, that's
I love you.
That is killer.
Where are you when I want to kill myself? That's what I want to know.
Someone
You got a huge delayed
Anyone
laugh.
film those women? We have no camera on the women. This is why we're Facocked. Okay?
Exactly.
We got the cutest women in the world
Always.
laughing.
And I said we need hot women. Hello.
And they laugh naturally. It wasn't like a fan. We told them to laugh.
And it doesn't hurt with supplying alcohol.
And the alcohol helps.
Anybody want wine? Do you want a wine? You don't.
I don't drink.
You want a diet soda? We got you.
Yeah, it was kind of. Yeah.
What's up for you next? What are you going to do next?
Well,
I know you're working tonight. Where you going to be performing tonight?
I have a show tonight at Rodney's, and actually, when you were talking about the Apollo, it reminded me. I also did a show with Rip at the Barclays Center.
Oh, that was probably amazing.
It was really cool.
I didn't go.
No worries. I noticed. I was looking at the 15,000 people. I'm like, wait, why isn't? I checked everyone. I was like,
how many people?
The Barclays Center is 15,000.
I'll have to call Billy Joel and ask him.
But
no, Billy Joel's with Madison.
So
only on the Facocked show we get comedians playing for 15,000 people.
But the crowd tonight is way better than that night.
And did you hear that, ladies? You're better than it. You hear that?
Let's hear it for the girls.
These ladies.
Excuse me. By the way, he is available to date. He's single.
Is he single? Are you single?
Yeah.
Not for long, darling. I just plugged you.
What do you look for in a woman? What do you look for in a woman?
Breathing.
Nothing? I mean, she's so fast that the women are like, what? They were laughing at the last
Breathing
show.
is good, ladies. No.
What do you look for generally in a woman? In a New York City woman?
Yeah, I don't know. Just good sense of humor.
Make sure they're a woman.
Sure.
We love them. We love filming them.
Yes,
we just got it. You can't. I mean, the views are gonna go up 10 million. We just keep the camera on them. This guy's already got a career that I'm dreaming of, and he's 18 years younger than me. All right, so
Look
listen.
how excited he is.
I know. That's how you do
Best
it.
day of my life.
He's all composure. Do you love it? Are you thinking about going to LA ever or no?
Yeah, maybe.
What, to go visit the fires?
I mean, I was there in September doing some shows, but I think I'm more of a New York person.
You're a New Yorker now. You're a New Yorker.
He's a New Yorker. Ladies love a New Yorker. They love a New Yorker.
If I was in LA, I'd say, LA is.
We don't want to hear what you say in LA.
No, I do.
If I was in LA, I'd say the same thing.
I do prefer New
I'd be
York.
like, I love LA. I love LA.
They say, like, in New York, like, they say hello and they mean. Or, yeah, it's LA, they say hello and they mean fuck you. In New York, they just say fuck you and they mean hello. So I like that's not my joke. That's just old saying. But yeah, I like the direct approach in New York for sure.
Let me ask you something.
Exactly.
When I saw a clip of you and you've done on your shows, I see you as a comedy actor. What do you think about doing something like that?
Yeah, I'd love to. I've done a little bit of acting here and there, but yeah, I'd love to do more of it. It's always a lot of fun, and yeah, I don't know.
Wait a second. I heard that our next guest has written like 5 books.
Oh, cool.
But I heard that you are actually thinking about writing a book. Can you tell us a little about your book?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on some stuff. I did write some fiction stories when I was younger, so I might publish those with like an intro explaining like I was, kind of young when I wrote these, but they won some contests like when I was in middle school and stuff. So I want to like maybe put those out, and then also maybe some of like my jokes in a book, or there's a few ideas like that I'm working on. So yeah.
God, is there anything else? I mean, what do you want in life? What are you looking for? I mean, this guy, he's done it all.
That's such a short question.
He's climbed to the mountaintop.
I mean, this was kind of the
peak.
Yeah, it was all leading up to this. 18 years of comedy. I was like, if I can get on Facocked one day,
right.
then
If
I'll
you can do the
so
Facocked, you have made it.
After this, I can retire. I guess that was.
He's
really
done. He's retiring after this is his last year, folks.
I did. After this, I reached all my bucket list as of today. So.
Oh, we love this guy, Jacob Williams, bringing the power to the Facocked show.
What did you guys think of the show? Was it good? Did you guys have fun? What did you think?
Well, it's getting there.
All right, ladies, let's give another welcome hand to Jacob Williams. How great was he?
Thank you.
I cannot believe a super guest, and joining this great Jacob Williams is one of my favorite people in New York City. I met her over 10 years ago. She is one of the funniest comedians you'll ever see and funniest people. She's absolutely gorgeous. I only talk to gorgeous women, and these women in the room and this one are the only ones I talk to. She's so funny. This is one of her books. She has many. This is the one, Time to Lighten the You-Know-What Up. Put your hands together for Madison Malloy!
Hi, I'm so excited to do this show. Congratulations on Facocked.
Oh my God.
Did you meet Jacob?
I did. We met like
Awesome.
before the camera started rolling. This is so exciting. I love it.
Welcome to the Facocked show.
Yes.
There's like a whole audience, and I love that they're all women.
Beautiful women.
Very scantily dressed. I feel like I'm like, is this a nightclub? Or?
It could be.
We're trying to turn it into.
If I was a lesbian, I'd be real happy.
I saved that for prison.
Exactly, right? I got a shellfish allergy, so I can't go.
Shellfish.
So
wait, let me ask you a question. You know her for a long time. I just got to meet her. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So tell me, these are coloring books? This one sounds like you've been doing comedy a long time. Lighten the fuck up.
this was my first self-help book after I was able to really rewire my mindset to cure my depression and anxiety that a lot of artists deal with. I decided to, write a self-help book that was talking to you and not at you. And I put a lot of stories in there so it was authentic and people could relate to it. And from that, I got recruited to start mindset coaching people and worked for one of the biggest companies. And from there, just learning about rewiring brains and like where our issues really start in childhood, I decided to then create a book series of coloring books, and then one for adults. Because it really builds your confidence. So what you're doing is when you're coloring these in, you're repeating these affirmations. So it's really building the confidence of the younger children. But also I did one for adults. So it's like a 21-day challenge where you're going through for wealth, health, and love. So you're going through, and while you're coloring them, you're saying them. So you've said them like 20 times. So it helps really rewire that brain. And then every day you should write down your manifestations in the present tense as if they've already happened, right? Mm-hmm. So I decided to create an Affirm and Flourish journal. So every day you put the date and then you say,
yeah! Give it up for these books.
Now, I have a question.
So, and then your gratitude list. So yes, that's, and then I've got more books coming out, but I can't announce those.
She's got so many books on the way, folks. She's taking over Simon and Schuster.
Question, I have a question for you. Where can everybody who's here and people listening out there in YouTube land and all the land out there, where can they buy these books? Can they get them on Amazon? Can they go
Barnes
to
& Noble, Amazon, like the journals and coloring books, they're all on Amazon. You can go to my website. They're on there as well.
Madison Malloy.
Yeah. And then, and so for me, it's like, I used to go into things and be like, how much money can I make? And now it's like, how much value can I add? And that's really where the money comes.
Yes, that resonated.
Thank you.
That's what resonated.
Thank you.
Bringing
Well, we can tell these girls are all broke.
But but there's no reason to be broke. It's
Well, you're in New York City.
It's
Of
an
course you're
abundant.
broke.
No,
I
but
mean,
it's
friggin' $9 for a hot dog.
But it's an abundant world. So.
Do you ladies do any of these mantras, or the saying that what you just said about the
Like positive affirmations.
Do any of you ladies do that out there?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you say? What do you
Money comes to me easily.
I love the
Money comes to me fast. Money comes to me eat,
What
and
do you
then
guys do?
money
What do you
comes
And
to
then
me
you can
last.
kiss my ass.
Anyway.
You guys got really serious. Do we have
Well,
to
let me tell you,
get
this
more
woman,
Wait a
hold on.
second.
Hold on.
Liquor?
Listen, this woman used to do the craziest jokes on stage, all right? Like,
And when I go on stage, I still do the craziest jokes.
and
But
they're nuts. And
But
they're
you're so
really
serious that I didn't want to
Right.
bust you up.
yeah, you were like,
So
hey.
that, I mean,
She's
her
on a
stuff.
mission.
Believe me, if she was talking this way her whole life, I wouldn't be friends with her. Because
You're
this is
so-
like boring as fuck. It's not though, because she is such a fun person. She in real life, she's not right now, but she's just kidding. She is. She's hilarious, and I love her. But I'm just saying, like,
dead.
listen, I love being serious in life because everything she said is so true about in New York, especially. You need to be, you need.
You need
what
to
do
be
you need?
facocked.
What do
You
you
need
need in New
facocked.
York?
You
Just to
need-
get by. What do you need? Jacob, and Madison.
Number one, a positive
People around
attitude.
you, I think.
Yes, good energy and a positive attitude
Yeah.
because you just
can
I
kill
start
you.
my
It
morning
can
with
kill you.
yes,
It
I
can.
start my morning with Neville Goddard, and I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, because like I don't get sad. He's a manifesting.
I start my morning with
person.
coffee.
He's
A
so
lot
great.
of it.
You're like, I take a coffee, I take a dump, and then I listen to
I don't
podcasts.
do that.
That's the Madison I know. folks. That's the
I'm
Madison.
so glad she says I take a dump. I haven't gone to the bathroom in months.
We're just warming up.
That's not healthy. We got to get her to a doctor.
I need
right?
a coloring book.
We need some laxatives, right?
So wait, do you think comedians? I mean, do you think
They're
comedians
miserable.
in New York are pretty negative and rightfully so because it's a broke business? Jacob, what do you think?
Kyle, what do you think?
Sure, yeah.
Yes or no? I mean, honestly, do you guys think they're generally? If you say out of the 100%, how much
put it this way.
negativity?
Would you ever date another comedian? Because I would never date another comedian.
I try not to.
You don't
usually I don't.
Jacob,
You don't
please follow
shit where
along
you
with
eat.
me. Follow along with me.
Yeah, I
know
generally
you
don't.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you never want to walk into a show and be like, my dick was in that last. Especially if you didn't call. Like
That's never a good.
See, I can't because once they sleep with me, they'll be hanging around all the time. I don't have time for this crap.
The first time I slept with a comedian, this woman, she had the acting.
She had 5 people she brought and 2 drinks.
She had the acting, the smiley. You know what's the acting smiley face and the sad face? She had a tattoo of it down here, right?
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow, I'm now in the business. Now I'm really getting into the business. That's hardcore. And
Yeah.
I'm not lying. We were on the bed, and her cat bit my head.
So you got
Get out of the apartment. That really happened.
He got bitten by 2 pussies.
Anything. I mean, that was a haymaker.
That's a great day for a guy. Let me
That
tell
was a
you.
haymaker right there.
She
Miss
had
Messitte.
no idea how much she inspires people.
I mean, she really does.
I try.
Listen, he only talks about you, how much he loves you,
She
and how
does.
long he knows
She
you.
does. We've been buds
And you're going to
forever.
sit there and do a coloring book.
I mean, come on.
Meanwhile, she's beautiful, she's fun.
Look at her. Take her on a date, please, all right?
Take her on a date.
Yeah, Ron always tells me, he's like, how have we not found a multimillionaire to marry you yet?
How many years have you been in New York City?
Oh my gosh. Well, technically 20, but I did 3 years during COVID at home in Colorado.
Wow.
It was like, I loved every year, but the 3
Did it
years
feel
with
like
my
you've been
parents
punished?
as an adult, no, it was actually really magical to have that time and to, be in the suburbs. And I had a newfound appreciation for New York and a newfound appreciation for, where I grew up. And then also,
What's your advice to these young women today when they're out in New York City and they got to deal with making money, finding the love of their life, whatever it is that they want to do?
Yeah.
Whatever it is you want.
my advice, ladies, in all seriousness, is keep your legs closed until he buys you a house.
I am a little lower. Mine is
I don't know what
be nice until he buys you a ring. Hello, get the ring.
I like house.
Okay?
I'm Madison. Get the house.
First start with the ring, then I'll start with the bushes and
Yeah.
shit.
No, but all jokes but listen, Ron, listen, all jokes aside.
Yes, love.
We need some
but listen,
jokes.
no, but all jokes aside, like honestly, like I think it's like keep your legs closed because we open our legs, we forget
Air
that
it out
there's
once in a
power
while,
of the
like, air
pussy.
it out.
Well, put it by the fucking window then. You know what
I
I mean?
had the window open. Everybody, come over.
Wait for the man that really deserves you. And I think
Yeah, you gotta go wait for like a nerdy comedian. Other than that,
right. But here's the thing: is you guys think. But Janice, I don't know if you know this, but celibacy is making a big comeback. Because, God's more present in a lot of people's lives, and celibacy is a thing where people are like, you know what, I want to wait for that special person. Yeah. And I want to make sure that, like, I know this relationship is real and that,
See, I can't wait that long. I got to make sure it's really a dude.
I think look at the ladies say yes. The top ladies are spoken.
We have like one
Everybody's celibate on this show.
Okay, you sell a little bit, you keep a little. Now listen.
I feel like
Hold on a second, ladies. My version of what she said is I'm a little older than these youngins. Okay, 2.5 carats. He's dead, but it doesn't matter. Okay.
Clap.
But I will tell you, when I was coming up, I was the good one. I didn't want to be with anybody until I really give a shit about them. So you have to wait at least 3 dates. Then you fuck them.
3 dates.
3 dates.
Then you get the
Yeah! The ladies do not like that one.
Or don't fuck them. But hey, 2 carats. You know why I got 2 carats? Because I can suck the chrome off a metal pipe. Hey, how
Ladies, hold on for that house. Hold out for that house, all right? You guys, I want to say thank you so much, Jacob Williams, for coming to our show. Jacob Williams. Look at him online. Jacob Williams, hilarious.
Madison Malloy, everybody. Go on Amazon. Go to a bookstore. Get a book. Strand, wherever Barbara Streisand, everybody goes and writes their book.
And now we're going to have some food with Al Golcher and get Alan on the podcast show.
Oh yeah, I'm in therapy.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, group therapy. It's for the overly optimistic. It's called acting class.
We're in the kitchen right now. We got Alan Golcher. We're doing chopped cheese 2 different ways. He got here early to do some preparation, so we're not going to go through everything. But he made sure that the meat is cooked. And look at all my gorgeous girls.
At these women.
Who are going to be the tasters of the great
do they eat chopped cheese? I don't think one of these... Do these women eat chopped cheese? I don't think so.
I didn't check the cheese.
Is anyone vegan? Okay, I gotta go.
Who cares at this point? We got meat eaters. Yeah! We got real women. Yeah!
Where are your guys' favorite restaurants? Where do you guys like to eat?
Ron's place.
There you go.
Any Argentinian.
Argentinian? Oh, God, there's a great one down the road. Palermo, let me take you.
No, you're not taking anybody's dinner.
These are the jokes, folks. These are the jokes.
Jokes, folks.
Oh, my God, I got 15 tens in my apartment. This will never happen again.
Alan, what are we doing?
Only on the Facocked show.
What are we doing, Alan? What are we doing?
So anyway, Alan is the creator of something called Flavors of New York.
Yes.
So whenever you say Alan,
yes,
from Flavors of New York.
Absolutely. But I didn't go with you guys. I have to go with you. From Flavors of New York.
Flavors of New York. Okay. Alan.
Jake. Flavors of New York. All together, women. Okay.
Let's try that again.
So Ron.
Yes.
And Madison.
Yep.
And Lauren. And Steve Grillo.
Yep. They don't know who they are.
And many other people.
And he's going to take me next.
Have volunteered over the last 3-4 years to help me film the stories of mostly restaurants, but other small businesses and a lot of nonprofits. So when Ron was telling me about the show and he needed a chef, it's hard to get chefs because chefs have restaurants, they're busy. So I said, I'll do it. I'll do it because I like to cook. I don't cook that much at home because I'm always at a restaurant. And
your Flavors of New York.
And the funniest thing is, when we go to the restaurants, I'm the personality and he's the guy with the camera. So now he's the personality. He's bringing the goods. How does it feel? Well, whenever we film, we never have women like this, all right? So can we do that on the next Flavors of New York?
I'm not a chopped cheese expert. I've eaten chopped cheese 3 times in my life and I've never made it. But I think that chopped cheese can be something more than a hamburger with American cheese put up on a grill. It's kind of like
you're making it flavorful.
It's a poor man's cheesesteak.
Rich man's dinner.
Born in, it's debatable whether it was born in the Bronx or Harlem.
It was born in my mother's kitchen too. She just didn't call it chopped cheese.
I live in the Bronx, so I'm going to credit it for the Bronx. Nonprofits, helping nonprofits is a big thing for me.
Excuse me.
So I wanted to create something that could become viral whereas other places could make it, sell it, and it could benefit a nonprofit. So specifically...
And you can make it at home.
Well, yeah, I don't care if you make it at home. I care more if you go out and buy it, and a portion of the proceeds go to a nonprofit. So the nonprofit I'm working with in Bronx is called the Friendly Fridge. And I was fortunate enough to meet the founders. It's 2 women. They do food giveaways every week in Riverdale. And, you know, hunger is a big problem. It's not a problem for me. It's not a problem for Ron, but it's a problem for a lot of people. So the chopped cheeses I'm going to make today, I researched one of them, and it exists somewhere, but not exactly the way I'm making it. That one is a buffalo chicken chopped cheese.
Nice.
Typically, it's, again, beef hamburger and America cheese. This one is, you know, as you can see, I have blue cheese dressing, I have carrot sticks, I have, you know. The other one is Mexican chopped cheese. So it's actually
bilingual.
the other one is actually made with ground pork. And they're both sandwiches, so they're going to be served on bread.
We got to put the bread, we got to heat this up.
It's all set. Everything's all set. Everything's
Very
heated.
good.
We just have to assemble it. So we're going to assemble our chopped cheese. And all right, so the buffalo chicken chopped cheese is being served on a ciabatta. So it's a tongue twister. All right?
I never heard of ciabatta. You learn something new every day. Listen, I'm Spanish Jew. I do bagels for everything.
So this is ground chicken. This is ground chicken. There's a little bit of, there's cheddar cheese in here. There's also a little bit of chopped up celery and some carrots. And we're going to put
smells
this
good, right?
here.
They don't know smell-o-vision on TV, but doesn't it smell good?
Yeah.
Like, that's where I know I'm going to like something, for real. It's like men, when they wear cologne and they smell good and they cook, I'm dead. Right? Look, she's getting excited. A man who could cook, let me tell you, it just warms my heart.
And it smells good.
And this is for a good cause also, giving back, making sure people are okay. That's nice.
You guys.
Thing. We still have another one coming.
Here, boo-boo. Give this to Jacob.
All right. Well, it's a learning experience. I thought a serrated knife would do it, but it's kind of a
I thought I was taller.
It's a dull serrated knife. All right. Well, we're gonna do the best we can.
Hey, thank you for having us.
No
Listen,
problem.
So great.
It was my pleasure. I mean, are you kidding me? You guys are great, huh?
He's gonna be the next chef. The food was so great.
Yeah, wasn't the food good? Wasn't the food good? What about the interviews, though? What did you think about the interview, huh?
We're good.
She used to be my girl, she used to rock my world, it was alright. But when she got the blues, she started reading news, thought she saw the light. Hey, everybody, there's a currency. You better buy now, it's an urgency. It's better than sex, better than the dollar. Her eyes grew wide and she screamed and hollered. Oh, that's my Bitcoin baby, going crypto crazy.
Hey, baby,